Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to another video of World of Tanks. As promised, we are back with the secondary tank from the boxes, and the tank is called BZYG. Well, I don't know if I'm spelling this correctly, but hopefully that's okay. So this is a heavy Polish tank, a reward, not a premium. Keep that in mind. Which is coming with the boxes, as I said, and it has kind of the same mechanics, if I'm not mistaken, with the BZYG. By saying this, that means whenever, more distance you shoot from, you're gonna do less damage. Alright, so this is the tank. Most likely, from what I see, you kind of need to play it frontally. It doesn't have like the strongest armor whatsoever, and immediately noticing that if you're actually side scraping with the tank, you will most likely have the same angle of penetration as the IS-7. If you dab the 2 key, it's literally straight penetration, and that means side scraping with this tank is not really gonna help that much. Plus you have, chances of penetrating the turret as well by looks of it with the hits. Even though it's a 200mm of effective armor, still it's not really gonna withstand shots that much, right? As you can see, there is a weak spot on the mantlet of the gun here as well. We have some weak spots on the gun mantle as well, by the looks of it. So that means, you do get penetrated in this tank. That doesn't mean you don't have armor, right? So this angle frontally, though, is a little bit harder to deal with, right? It looks pretty strong talking about armor. The turret is pretty strong as well. Immediately after you turn a little bit or oversized creep, you're going to take one for the team, as the armor is not going to withstand whatsoever. Okay, statistics wise, we have an alpha damage of 800, an average penetration of 260, and I'll take it as the gold is going to be around 300 something, which we're going to see to be more exact into the battlefield. Aiming time 2.7, not the greatest, 0.34 dispersion, an average damage of 3.8, but that means you're gonna have to be close to your targets, and yeah, we'll see about that. Mobility wise, 42 top speed and 16 reverse with 2.2 hit points, which means you can use hardening, but that's obviously up to your choice. Me personally, I would literally try to boost a little bit the gun, as the aiming time is not the greatest, but it can work with the hardening as well. 230 full armor, 80 on the side, 60 on the back. 200 on the turret armor, 90 on the sides, 80 on the back as well. As for the equipment I choose to use is experimental mobility. I went with the bond rammer and the bond vertical stabilization as well. Right, so let's get stuck into some battles, guys. I'm gonna play 2 battles with this tank, see how it goes. I haven't played any battles whatsoever, so I'm really curious how this is gonna withstand in the battles. So, see you there. We are playing an Overlord in a tier 11 matchmaking. There's no artillery, which is a good thing. I'll let you enjoy the battle, but before that I want to show you this. So the tank has 1.5 shell velocity with the standards. As a matter of fact, if I look again, it's up to 1.7 almost with the standard. With the gold, 2000 shell velocity, which is pretty good as well. Everything depends on the distance as well. The damage which you do mostly depends on the distance. Although if you shoot to the high explosives, you get full damage from the distance as well. So yeah, kind of interesting. So yeah, enjoy the battles, guys. Right then, guys, so we back at the post-game stats here. We managed to get a 4.4 with 3,000 assists. Truth to be told, it's not that simple to play with this tank. Certainly not. If you ask me, you can take damage really, really easy in my opinion. But nonetheless, let's play another one and see maybe it's going better or not. So back on Fierce, guys, this time on a tier 10 matchmaking, Monarchy as well, which probably should not be a problem for us. But either ways, hopefully we can get a very good battle here. I'm not too sure if I want to play on the heavy line or should I go on the deep or do anything else in exchange. Literally no idea whatsoever. But nonetheless, enjoy the battle, guys. So back with the post-game stats with this battle, guys. We managed to get 4.3k damage, and well, we just blocked one shot of damage. But obviously, you saw how bad my team was. We lost really, really fast, and it's not like you can say the battle can be very conclusive of how the tank is actually. So I feel like this tank is pretty decent in regards to speed, gun, alpha damage. But armor doesn't seem that strong, if you ask me. Keep in mind, you have to be close to your targets to get that lovely alpha damage of 800. While you are at distance, shooting from distance, you're not going to roll for that much. More further away from the target you are, the less damage you're going to be able to do. Either ways, I hope you enjoyed this battle, guys. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you did. And feel free to check me out on Twitch as well, as we will be live whenever these tanks are gonna come in the game, so I can showcase you more of the boxes tanks, so to say. So I hope you have a lovely day ahead, and I'll see you on the battlefield, guys.